Hey y'all, welcome to Moments with Misi. If you are new here, if you have been rocking with me for a while, welcome back. In today's video, we are reviewing day 115 of our 1-year Bible reading challenge. If you are new, you can access the free resources in the description box below. And I encourage you to join me so that you can grow in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of God's word. If you strayed away from the faith and you are finding your way back, I encourage you to join me as well so that you can begin to grow and increase knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so that you can grow and have increased discernment this go around. God will meet you literally wherever you are. So join me by clicking the subscribe button and let's jump right in and get started for the day. The scriptures are coming for day 115 are coming from 2 Samuel chapter 8 verses 15 through 18, 1 Chronicles chapter 18 verses 14 through 17, 1 Chronicles chapter 6 verses 16 through 30, 1 Chronicles chapter 6 verses 50 through 53, 1 Chronicles chapter 6 verses 31 through 48, 2 Samuel chapter 9, 2 Samuel chapter 10, and 1 Chronicles chapter 19. The standout for me today is coming from 2 Samuel chapter 9 verses 1 through 7 and 2 Samuel chapter 10. The takeaway for me on day 115 is based on today's reading. God is saying to me, kindness will not always be received, but God will bless you for your good deeds and handle anything sent against you in misunderstanding. And once again, the standout verses are coming from 2 Samuel chapter 9 verses 1 through 7 and 2 Samuel chapter 10, and started at 2 Samuel chapter 9 verse 1, and it reads, David asked, is there anyone still left of the house of Saul to whom I can show kindness for Jonathan's sake? Now there was a servant of Saul's household named Ziba. They summoned him to appear before David, and the king said to him, are you Ziba? At your service, he replied. The king asked, is there no one still alive from the house of Saul to whom I can show God's kindness? Ziba answered the king, there is still a son of Jonathan. He is lame in both feet. Where is he? The king asked. Ziba answered, he is at the house of Machir, son of Amiel, in Lodebar. So King David had him brought from Lodebar, from the house of Machir, son of Amiel. When Mephibosheth, son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, came to David, he bowed down to pay him honor. David said, Mephibosheth, at your service, he replied. Don't be afraid, David said to him, for I will surely show you kindness for the sake of your father Jonathan. I will restore to you all the land that belonged to your grandfather Saul, and you will always eat at my table. Moving on to 2 Samuel chapter 10, and it reads, in the course of time, the king of the Ammonites died, and his son Hanun succeeded him as king. David thought, I will show kindness to Hanun, son of Nahash, just as his father showed kindness to me. So David sent a delegation to express his sympathy to Hanun concerning his father. When David's men came to the land of the Ammonites, the Ammonite commander said to Hanun, their lord, do you think David is honoring your father by sending envoys to you to express sympathy? Hasn't David sent them to you only to explore the city and spy it out and overthrow it? So Hanun seized David's envoys, shaved off half of each man's beard, cut off their garments at the buttocks, and sent them away. When David was told about this, he sent messengers to meet the men, for they were greatly humiliated. The king said, stay at Jericho till your beards have grown and then come back. When the Ammonites realized that they had become obnoxious to David, they hired 20,000 Armenian foot soldiers from Beth Rahab and Zobah, as well as the king of Makkah with 1,000 men, and also 12,000 men from Tob. On hearing this, David sent Joab out with the entire army of the fighting men. The Ammonites came out and drew up in battle formation at the entrance of their city gate, while the Armenians of Zobath and Rehob And the men of Tob and Maacah were by themselves in the open country. Joab saw that there were battle lines in front of him and behind. And turn the page. It's a little sticky. So he selected some of the best troops in Israel and deployed them against the Arameans. He put the rest of the men under the command of Abishai, his brother, and deployed them against the Ammonites. Joab said, "If the Arameans are too strong for me, there you are to come to my rescue. But if the Ammonites are too strong for you, then I will come to rescue you. Be strong and let us fight bravely for our people in the cities of our God. The Lord will do what is good in his sight." Then Joab and the troops with him advanced to fight the Arameans, and they fled before him. When the Ammonites realized that the Arameans were fleeing, they fled before Abishai and went inside the city. So Joab returned from fighting the Ammonites and came to Jerusalem. After the Arameans saw that they had been routed by Israel, they regrouped. Hadadezer and had Arameans brought from beyond the Euphrates River. They went to Halam with Shobach, the commander of Hadadezer's army, leading them. When David was told of this, he gathered all Israel, crossed the Jordan, and went to Halam. The Arameans formed their battle lines to meet David and fought against him, but they fled before Israel, and David killed 700 of their charioteers and 40,000 of their foot soldiers. He also struck down Shobach, the commander of their army, and he died there. When all the kings who were vassals of Hadadezer saw that they had been routed by Israel, they made peace with the Israelites, and they became subject to them. So the Arameans were afraid to help the Ammonites anymore. So I just want to encourage you all, in our lives, in the two stories, you can see that when David wanted to find someone to offer kindness to from the house of Saul, Jonathan's son, received the kindness. He did question, "Who am I, basically, to receive this kindness from you?" But David offered him to always eat at his table and to restore the land of his grandfather Saul to him out of kindness. In the story when he tried to send kindness to the Ammonites king's son, Hanun, he did not receive him based off of what his people told him. And so this is a testament to tell you all, be careful who is in your ear, because when someone is trying to be kind to you, there may be people around you who are being a distraction and bringing things to your thought that are not true about the person that is extending the kindness. When kindness is before you, be sure that you can perceive the kindness of God through his people. And just be mindful of those who are around you that are in your ear, that can persuade you and perceive you to be deceived about what a person is doing and what a person is bringing to you, when it in fact is the kindness of God, but yet you turn on them because you perceive it to be something different. But I would love to hear your feedback on what your takeaway was for today. And until the next video, y'all be blessed. Peace and love.